Hey guys, it's me, Xavier, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I'm doing one of the most requested videos and most asked things, on all my socials. It's actually insane, the amount of times I get asked this and to film a dedicated video on it. And honestly, I didn't think I was going to, but I was like, you know what? I just want to give you guys what you want and make you guys happy, so I'm going to do it. But it is the whole discussion of how I drastically changed my look in less than a year. So, if you guys have been, I laugh every time. If you guys have been here for a while, you would know that I did not always look like this. I looked very different. If you go back to my videos from under a year ago, a couple, maybe 5 months ago, you'll just see how different I look. I actually don't think I look good in any of my videos up until my comeback video. But no, everyone has been asking me how I did it because I look very, 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 very different. From what I looked like for a long time, because I looked the same for a while, and then it was kind of just a switch went off, and my fashion changed, it's my face changed, and all this stuff, and everyone has been asking me, how the hell did you do it? The fuck did you do? So, I am here today to answer all your questions. I'm going to answer them in 3 sections. So the first one is style, and I'm gonna touch on my makeup and my fashion, and that switched up a lot. And then the second one is upkeep, so I'm gonna touch on things like shaving, hair removal, hair, skin, all that kind of thing. And then the third one is literally just growing up, just talking about self-esteem and maturing facial features and stuff. It helps. So yeah, I'm gonna touch on those 3 things, and you're kind of gonna see how I evolved, because it wasn't something people think it was just something that I was I want to look different. No, it actually just kind of happened, and then I just looked back at photos and I was like, oh. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please tap it. It is right there. And yeah, without further ado, oh no! See, I'm still getting back into it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my main is Xavier Gowie with 2 E's, and my behind the scenes account is Xavier's Beauty Net. If you want to follow me on TikTok and Twitter, it is just Xavier Gowie. And if you want to follow my show on Instagram, it is at That Kid Series. Alright, now we can get into the video. Alright, so little section part 1, whatever you want to call it, is style. So if you look at side-by-side photos of what my fashion used to be and what it is now, it is obviously very, very different. It used to be board shorts, t-shirts, all the look. I never felt good in it. It just wasn't, I never felt oh my god, I look amazing. It was skinny jeans and really long t-shirts and stuff. And I just never felt it. And then I kind of just decided to take the leap and change my style to what I wanted it to be, because what I always thought was oh, a girl can only wear that. Oh, girls can only do that. And I'm not that. But then I just realized, who's to say what it's literally just fabric. It's fabric put together to make things. We're all wearing fabric. So I was change. So it's now changed to crop top. I really just wear crop tops. Crop tops, baggy tracksuit, or bike shorts, or denim shorts, or just all this stuff, and jewelry. Oh my god, guys. The way that jewelry shakes up anything you wear is insane. I don't go anywhere without a choker on, specifically this one. It just makes everything look better. You can just be wearing a jumper, and this makes it look so much more interesting, and you actually tried when I didn't. But yeah, fashion, it's It's literally such a huge thing, and it changes the way people see you. And my fashion has definitely, you know, helped me be more confident, and my fashion has definitely, obviously, is a huge part of my look change. So, the second part of my look change in like the style category was definitely my makeup. Look, let's just say, I don't think I was ever really shit at makeup. Like, I don't think it was always really bad and stuff, but I was just very, like, I'd really cake it on and, like, have a lot on and stuff. Lashes, like, really big lashes and stuff. And, look, I still really like big lashes because they're hot. But, like, I did really cake it on, like, a lot of the time. And look, at the time, like, I kind of carried that on for a little longer than everyone else. But, like, at the time when I started, when I was, like, 12 in 2017, that's what people were doing. Like, and when I learned to do makeup in 2016, that is how I learned. Because, like, the people online were caking it on and, like, doing all, like, the Instagram looks and stuff. So, I learnt from that. And then everyone kind of phased out of it, and I kind of stayed in that. So now when I do my makeup, it's, like, very, like, day-to-day basis. I really don't wear anything. I wear lip gloss, mascara, and eyebrow gel. That's all I'm wearing right now. That's literally it. And look, some days I would like to wear makeup. That's like, people always ask me, oh my god, do you not like makeup anymore? Like, do you not do it? No. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I'm like a teenager. I'm almost 16, and I want to try preserve my skin as much as I possibly can, because, like, you know, this is the prime age to, like, break out and, like, all that stuff, and I want my actual skin to stay nice, so I don't wear as much makeup anymore, just to kind of alleviate, like, the chance of more breakouts. But when I do my makeup, which is for special occasions and stuff, like, it's not to say that I don't do a full face, because I still do the full face, like the foundation, concealer, contour, like all that, but it just looks lighter and airier, and I have a different way of doing it. And, like, I just do, like, bronzy eyes. Like, I still like to play with colour sometimes, but usually when I'm going out, it's just, like, a bronzy eye. I don't really wear the lashes. I just do mascara. And it just is so much more effective than what I used to do. And it just makes me look more, like, dainty and pretty rather than, like, Instagram. Like, so it definitely changed my look and my face. But, yeah, literally, things as simple as jewelry, makeup, and fashion can really change, like, a whole person's look, and it definitely really changed mine. So, moving on to category 2 is upkeep. Now, I was never good at this, guys. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I just didn't really care. Like, you guys, I'm sorry, I just can't help but laugh every single time I think about it. You guys would have seen that for the longest time I had, like, a full mustache, I don't know how to say it, like, a full mustache, like, it was literally, like, full on, and I didn't care to shave it, like, I just didn't give a shit. I was like, oh, no, I would never be seen with that anymore. No. Absolutely not. Like, it's just never gonna happen. So I was, like, shook, like, looking back, like, I get, like, what was I thinking? So it's just, like, the upkeep, like, shaving, like, I shave, like, my whole body now, like, top to bottom, like, I'm fully hairless. And for my face, I've actually, because obviously, especially as a guy, like, you know, your facial hair especially, you tend to have, like, that shadow, and, like, when you shave, it doesn't, like, you have the shadow because, like, the prickles are still there because it just cuts it, doesn't take it out. I did not want that. It was happening, and I just didn't like that because I like to have a clean face. Like, I don't want any facial hair at all. Like, it makes me sick. So I've actually started using the epilator. Now, if you don't know what that is, well, it's also like a silk pill. There's 2 names for it. I'll just, like, put a picture. But basically it has 75, mine has 75 individual puckers, and guys, it hurts like a bitch. Like, when I say it hurts, like, I genuinely mean, like, cried so much the first time. It was insane, and it took me like 2 hours to do it because of how much it hurt and how much I had to stop. But it has 75 individual pluckers, and like you go like up and down, up and down, up and down, and it plucks every individual hair off your face out. So it hurts a lot. The mo area hurts the most, but as you can like kind of see, like I genuinely do not have, and I just did it yesterday for the second time. I genuinely do not have hair anywhere at all on my face, and it's because it literally fully takes it off and like plucks it out. And over time, like yesterday, it didn't hurt as much as the first time, because over time it doesn't hurt as much because the hair grows back less, and when it does grow back, it grows back thinner, so it comes off easier, and in time, like, it just will stop growing altogether, which is amazing. So my mum and sister, they do it on their whole body as well. I personally just still shave my body because it hurts so bad, and I couldn't, like, my long limbs, I could not handle that for like 2 hours, because it takes me a while to dehair myself. I could not handle that, so I still shave my body, even though I know I should be epilating, but I do shave my body, but I epilate my face, and it works wonders. Now, something else that literally changes everything is your hair. My hair is drastically different from what it was. We can all kind of see that. It is longer, it is like definitely has so much length to it. And I even have like little bangs, which aren't intentional, but they're there. But no, yeah. Hair literally changes a face, and my hair changed mine. Literally, my hair before was like that, like, gelled. I had it, that was my whole life. Up until like a year ago, that was like my hairstyle that I'd had forever. Literally since I was in primary school, I never changed it. It just, because my hair is naturally curly, and I never used to straighten my hair, especially as like a little primary school kid. I wouldn't straighten my hair, obviously. But I would gel it, and then it would look straight. No one even knew I had curly hair because it just looked straight, because it was so much gel and so like brick that it wouldn't move. And then I started to grow my hair out. In fact, I wasn't really growing it out because the school that I was at the time, which I've now moved from, you could only have your hair above your collar, and this is past my collar. So I wasn't really growing it, I was just kind of growing it longer. So it went through a phase where it was like here, like, and stuff. I just shouldn't have done that. Like, it really was not cute. But yeah, now it's at a length where it finally looks good, which really helps. And I'm growing it out more, and I'm also growing out, I actually do have an undercut, because that's what I used to have, so I'm growing that out too. But with my hair down, you really can't see the undercut, but that'll take a while to grow out, but it will. But hair literally changes a face, guys, and if you get your hairstyling right, it literally changes your look. And like, my hair, like, I would never go back. Like, long hair suits me and suits like my face, so I think that definitely really helped with changing my look. Then another thing is skin. Like, obviously, I do pride myself for a almost 16-year-old boy, especially the boy bit. I do have quite clear skin. Like, look, I don't have like full clear skin. Like, that there isn't actually like a breakout. That was razor burn, and that's when I decided to epilate. But like, I don't have full clear skin. Like, I do have like some like breakout points a little bit on my chin. But I pride myself on not really having a lot. So I've done pretty well, and I'm pretty lucky, but that is all to like skincare. And a lot of you guys, especially on my comeback video, were asking for a skincare routine. I will do it. I haven't filmed it yet, but I will definitely film it for you guys, because I know that lots of you want to see that. But I definitely credit it to my skincare routine, because it really, really does keep my skin clear. And I also credit it to, again, not wearing a lot of makeup, even though I love it and I wish I could do it more. I need to preserve my skin so that I can kind of go out of high school without having that really big breakout that lots of teenagers have, and I'm trying to avoid that, and I've done a pretty good job of it so far, so touch wood, I keep it up. So that is really all for like the upkeep kind of thing, and then the other thing is just growing up. Like, the third category is just growing up. Like, confidence, I was not confident in myself. I I can act really confident if I want, but inside I wasn't, and what I was wearing did not make me feel confident. I didn't feel confident. I didn't like the way I looked. Like, I felt really ugly a lot of the time, and now I'm happy that I don't feel like that. I love the things I wear. I think I look great in the things I wear, and I feel great in the things I wear. And you know, the way I look, my face, like my hair, like I love it, and I'm really happy at this point in my life. And honestly, something that like you can't like really like help with is just maturing. Like my face, I grew up, like my face matured. I don't have as much of a baby face. Like my body features have like matured. Like I have a little bit more hips, like just things like that. Like I obviously, that's not really like a secret of like what you can do to like change your look as well. That's just kind of something that happens over time, and that happened for me, and it's probably still happening. You know, I'm almost 16, but you know, I've definitely matured a lot since I was about 14. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's all for this video. Like, it was just really requested for me to talk about how the hell I changed my look, and honestly, it was just like the small little things that kind of amounted to changing big things, but your attitude is like so much of that, and it helps with so much of that. So yeah, that's really all I have to say on how my look changed so drastically in less than a year. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please tap it, it is right there. And I know this is my second sit down video because my comeback one was a sit down and this one's a sit down. Next one, I promise, won't be a sit down video, it'll be a full, like this is a concept video, but it'll be like a full like concept video where you have like, I'm not just sitting here talking to you guys. Although I do know that you like me talking to you guys because I've heard great feedback on that. But yeah, next one will be like, yeah, I don't want to give it away, so no. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my main is at Xavier Gowie with 2 E's, and my behind the scenes account is at Xavier's Beauty Net. And if you want to follow my show on Instagram, it's at That Kid Series. And if you want to follow me on TikTok and Twitter, it's at Xavier Gowie. And if you want to ask me any anonymous questions that you've always wanted to ask me but are too scared for me to see your username, go ask me on my telenym at Xavier Gowie. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!